What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I know today's Super Bowl Sunday, so we're going to make this a quick video. By the way, for all you guys betting on today's games, I wish you guys the best of luck. I know I have some bets out there myself on today's game, so I hope I make some money today. But just a real quick video because we did have some Piston news come out today. As you guys all probably already know, the Pistons just traded Derrick Rose back to the New York Knicks, where I believe he played 2016 with, for Dennis Smith Jr. and some draft compensation. So here are some quick thoughts that I have on the trade. First off for me is that's the first domino to fall for the Pistons this year when it comes to moving veterans and creating more space for young guys. I think the majority of the Pistons community has been pretty vocal about wanting to see less of the older guys and more young guys consistently. And obviously we had to wait for them to start trading some of these older guys. So obviously this is the first domino to fall. I think it's the best for Derrick Rose to get off the Pistons. It's best for the Pistons to get Derrick Rose out of here. I'm a Derrick Rose guy. I'm a little bit confused about why he seems to be happy about going to New York. I think he'd want to go to a contender, but that whole little Tibbs Rose connection apparently is some weird stuff. But I don't really get why he'd want to go there outside of that. But who cares? The Pistons got Derrick Rose off the contract, or off the roster, I mean, and they're getting Dennis Smith Jr. back, who's only 23 years old, and apparently some more draft compensation, which is always good, I guess. My second thought is like what I just pointed out. Now I'm a little bit confused about why Derrick would want to be like, or not want to go there, but just be happy about going there. Because like I said, I think he'd want to play for a contender, but whatever. I'm also kind of confused why the Knicks would want Derrick. I mean, I know why, because of Tibbs, but outside of Tibbs, I don't really know why they'd want him. They have Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett, so I don't really know why they'd want him. It seems like he'd take minutes from some of those guys, and they have kind of a good thing going with those kind of players right now. So I'm really confused about why the Knicks would want him at all. But I mean, I'm a Pistons fan, so I guess as long as the Pistons get something for Derrick Rose, I'm fine. And that brings me to my final thought. It's already been reported that the Pistons are not going to be getting their second round pick that they trade away back, which would be like 30 to 35 if the Pistons continue to lose. But it sounds like they're going to be getting Charlotte's second round draft pick, which is going to be like in the 40 to 45 range, which really makes me think, what could the Pistons have gotten for Derrick Rose? They would just trade him last trade deadline. Because Dennis Smith Jr. and a mid second round draft pick, I mean, I understand the Pistons trade away all their second round picks, so now all of a sudden people want to value second round picks more for the Pistons because they basically have none. But just in all honesty, 40 to 45 and Dennis Smith Jr. really is basically nothing. I don't expect Dennis Smith Jr. to be on this roster past this year, and he's honestly been really bad for like the past 2 years, and he wasn't even like playing at all for him. So it's just, it really makes me think, what could they have gotten if they would have just traded for him last trade deadline? And I think they could have gotten probably more because he was way better last season. So it just kind of sucks because I don't feel like they got very much for Derrick Rose at all, and I feel like they probably could have got more for him last trade deadline. But yeah, man, I guess Dennis Smith Jr. is only 23 years old, so I guess he can be like a guy you take a flyer on, much like Josh Jackson, I guess. So hopefully, I mean, maybe he comes in, he plays much better, and he throws like some promise like Josh has. So if he does that, that'll always be a plus. I'm not rooting for him just to be bad, but it's just the facts. He's been really bad. I don't expect him to do much of anything here, and just feel like the Pistons didn't get much at all for Derrick Rose. I think honestly, the biggest takeaway here is that the Pistons are finally like letting the dominoes fall and getting the veterans out of here and trying to make more room for younger guys. I think that's the biggest news every Pistons fan should take from this. Hopefully we start seeing that more of. Maybe they move Wayne Ellington later on in the year. I mean, who knows? Maybe they start making more moves that involve getting rid of veterans or making more space for young guys. Or maybe they just stop playing older guys now that they don't have Derrick Rose. Maybe they give more minutes to younger guys. But I think that's the biggest takeaway you can take from this. They finally got Derrick Rose out of here. Best for him, best for the Pistons. And maybe we see more of Saban Lee or Dennis Smith Jr. That would be better than seeing freaking Rodney Magruder. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got for you guys today. I just want to make a quick video because this is some pretty big news for the Pistons getting rid of Derrick Rose. And it's Super Bowl Sunday, like I said, so I don't want to give you guys a long video. Just want to give you guys my quick thoughts on the trade. So hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Hope you guys' bets hit. Hope you guys make some money tonight. Hope you guys just enjoy the game, honestly. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Go Pistons. And go Bucks. Tom Brady's going for number 7. You heard it here.